Hello everyone, and welcome back to Folktales with Shafi. We now bring you the final, gripping conclusion to the story of Bemba. The mysterious red light from the forest intensified, casting an eerie glow over the village of Kalimba. People huddled outside their huts, a sense of dread hanging heavy in the air. A strong wind whipped through the village, carrying whispers that sounded like sorrowful cries. The elders, their faces etched with concern, urged everyone to stay inside, but Leya couldn't. A powerful, unseen force was pulling her towards the forest. A feeling deeply connected to Bemba. She clutched her shawl tightly around her shoulders and stepped out into the night. With every step, her feet trembled, but she pressed on, her eyes fixed on the strange, pulsating glow. The light led her to the very tree where Bemba's hat had been found. And there he was, kneeling on the ground, his eyes glowing like burning embers. "Bemba!" she cried out, her voice trembling. He turned his head slowly, his gaze distant and pained. "Leya, help me," he rasped, his voice deep and broken. "The spirit woman, she wants my soul." Seeing him in this state shattered Leya's heart. "Please, fight it," she pleaded, tears streaming down her face. "Come back to me." At that moment, the trees around them seemed to come alive, their branches twisting and groaning. The spirit woman, Muke, materialized from the shadows. Her face was calm, but her eyes blazed with a fierce intensity. "You prayed for the spirits to show him power," she said, her voice a soft, chilling whisper. "Now the spirits have taken him. He must pay the price for breaking the hearts of so many women." Leya fell to her knees, her hands clasped in desperation. "Please, spare him," she begged. "I forgive him, take me instead." Muke's eyes flashed with a strange light. "Forgiveness can calm the curse," she declared. "But only truth can end it." She then turned her gaze upon Bemba. "Confess what you did, and perhaps your spirit can find its freedom." Overwhelmed with guilt, Bemba began to weep, his tears falling like a sudden downpour. "I hurt my wife," he confessed, his voice choked with sobs. "I lied, I took what was not rightfully mine. I broke promises. I was proud and blind." As each word of his confession left his lips, the menacing red light began to fade, bit by bit. The howling wind ceased, and a profound silence fell over the forest once more. But then, Bemba's body began to tremble violently. He looked at Leya, a sad, gentle smile gracing his lips. "Thank you, my love," he whispered. "You saved me, even when I didn't deserve it." He closed his eyes, and in an instant, his body dissolved into a cloud of white dust that gracefully rose into the night sky and vanished without a trace. Leya screamed, her hands clutching at the empty air as she collapsed, her cries echoing through the silent woods. Muke stepped forward, her expression unreadable. "His soul is free now," she stated calmly. "But let his story be a solemn reminder to the men of Kalimba love should never be a game." Leya returned to her home, her heart a vessel of sorrow. The following morning, the villagers found her sitting outside her hut, clutching Bemba's old, worn hat, her gaze fixed on the rising sun. She never spoke of that night again, but she would often share a piece of wisdom with the young women of the village. If a man forgets love, the spirits never forget. For years afterward, whispers circulated through Kalimba. Some claimed that on nights of the full moon, a faint red light could still be seen near the edge of the forest, accompanied by a man's whispered voice, carried on the wind, saying, "Forgive me, Leya." The story of Bemba became a legend, a tale told around crackling fires and under moonlit skies, a powerful lesson about love, betrayal, and the inescapable power of truth. And that, my friends, is the end of our tale. Thank you for joining us on Folktales with Shafi. If you were moved by this story, please show your support by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to the channel for more captivating stories from around the world. Until next time, stay safe and keep the stories alive.